Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my April 2019 beauty favorites. So quite a few things to show you guys. Some are new, some are not so new. I'm just sharing what I've been loving over the past 4 to 5 weeks. So let's start off with the skin first off. Why not? This one here is the latest release by Pixi, and it is called their Vitamin C Tonic. If you guys have followed me for a while, you'll know that my favorite is the Pixi Glow Tonic. I've tried the purple retinol one. I wasn't too impressed. I've only used this a couple of times. You can see it's just got a tiny little bit used at the top. I'm just interested to see how this performs. Is it better than the Pixi Glow Tonic? Because I've still got a backup of that. So I have, so far so good. I've really been loving it. I really love the smell more than anything else. Like, it smells like lemons and limes, and I hate lemons and limes, but I really like the smell of lemons and limes. However, a smell is a smell is a smell. Does that mean that it's any good for my face? It says it's got vitamin C and ferulic acid brightening toner. So we will see, but so far I really like how this performs on the skin. I actually do prefer it to the purple retinol one, but whether or not it's as good as the Glow Tonic, we will see. Now some foundations which I've been loving. First one is the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Fresh Wear Foundation. My shade is in 260 Golden Sun. Thank you very much for one of you guys who told me what shade to get after I did my video about my foundation, draw my foundation collection, and I mentioned that I picked up one of these but it wasn't the right shade, and it is perfect for me. Absolutely love the way that it sits on my skin. Very natural looking, gives me really good full coverage as well, and I absolutely love it. It's great that it's obviously drugstore as well. Another foundation is the Nabla Close Up Futuristic Foundation. My shade is in T10. Another one that I've absolutely been loving. It is a matte foundation. What I love about this in particular, it's got that pore blurring, soft focus effect to the skin, so it really makes everything look airbrushed, and I love that about this. Another foundation is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. This is the oil-free matte one, and my shade is in medium tan. This was gifted to me by IT Cosmetics. Thank you very much. Love it. It does oxidize, so when I first put it on, it looks kind of ghastly, but then after about 10 to 15 minutes, the color settles onto the skin and it darkens. And then in that respect, it's a little bit dark for me, but as we are coming into summer and my skin's going to slowly start getting darker, this will be absolutely fine for me. What I love about this is it gives a very natural glow to the skin. Even though it is a matte oil-free foundation, I still feel that it is not 100% matte. But that's not a problem for me. I like the fact that even though it's matte-ish, it's still got a very healthy look to the skin, and the coverage is excellent, and it's full of skin caring properties, which I love, and also because it has got SPF 40 in it, which is amazing. Let's move on to a couple of powders. The Nabla Close Up Smoothing Pressed Powder in the shade Medium. This is a holy grail product now. I'm using it on my face today. I absolutely love it. It again goes hand in hand with the foundation, which is also from their close-up range. It just adds to that whole blurring effect. It really keeps my foundation, no matter which one I'm wearing, completely matte all day. I barely have to do any kind of touch-ups. I've got normal to combination skin, and as the weather is starting to get warmer, I definitely start to get oilier on my T-zone a lot sooner, but as a result of this, it is delayed. Another one which you've seen for a while, but is the new one that I've recently opened, is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking Setting Powder, and the shade that I'm showing it to now is in Banana Bread. That is, not banana, banana bread. Now previously I've always raved about the other one that I had, which was Blondie, but I always said that that shade was a little bit darker than what I would normally prefer to use, so I wanted to try the next shade, and this is Banana. Now I have to be honest, I'm not 100% happy with this shade. I just don't feel that it is a true banana shade. To me, it's got a very beigeish kind of look to it, and for somebody like me who's got very warm yellow undertones, something like this just looks slightly ashy under my eyes. Thankfully, I don't go in with too much of a heavy hand, and I can just about get away with it. But I think that in the future, when I buy this again, which I will because I genuinely love this powder, I'll probably go back to buying Blondie. But as my Colourpop one finished and I've opened this new one, this one is a favourite for the month of April. Concealer wise, the Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer. You guys may be a little bit surprised to see this in this video, more so because I wasn't really that complimentary in regards to this and the powder. Now, I do have to say that The thing that I didn't like about this more than anything was the shade range. Now my shade is in C18 and it's got neutral undertones. There is not enough within the medium tan range which has enough warm and yellow undertones. However, this one performs fairly well with me. I am wearing it today. As you can see, it looks perfectly fine, but I would say that the shade aside, it actually is a very, very good concealer. When I showed it in the video, I showed it with the Jeffree Star powder and I mentioned that the powder made it crease. Now I've been using it with this, no creasing at all, upwards of 12 hours, and it is completely perfect, smooth, matte, hasn't moved, hasn't got patchy, hasn't accentuated any lines, and it actually performs really nicely as a full coverage thick concealer. For contouring, this is the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalk'r Instant Warmth Bronzer. My shade is an Island Ting. I absolutely love this. I've pretty much used it every single day since I've got it to the point where you can just about see the B now. The F is completely gone. I use it every single day and have done since it first launched. I absolutely love this. I've done a review on it. Bear in mind in my review I've gone in with a very, very heavy hand, and I'm also using Fenty Beauty's foundation in the shade 300, which is actually my summer shade. And when I was watching back the video I was like, you look very tanned in the video. So that's just to clear that up in case you've seen the video since and you're like, yeah, that's too dark. Actually, I don't use that much as I have done in that video. I generally go in with a very light hand, and in that respect, it gives me a really nice warm contour to the skin. Another Fenty product which looks absolutely disgusting and dirty is one of the new KILLAWATT Freestyle highlighter duos, and this shade is an Afternoon Snack Stroke Mo Honey. Absolutely love it. Gorgeous champagne toned highlighter, which I have used loads. Couple of blushes. These are the Lime Crime Software blushes. This shade is in Gigabyte. That's actually what I'm wearing right now. I absolutely love the quality of these. This shade is in Digital Peach. Perfect peach shade for the spring summer. As well as this bright pink one called Flower AI. And then the other one that I got, which is called Hyperlink, which is a very neutral toned pink. I love all of them. I love the way that they perform. They're not patchy. I like that they are cream to powder because they actually dry to a powder finish rather than it remaining creamy on the face and getting patchy and oily. I don't find that that happens with these, so I absolutely love them. A lipstick that I've been loving more than other ones this month is this one from Nabla Cosmetics in the shade called Noblesse Oblige. It's actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now. Now I do have to admit, I actually do find these quite drying, but it's a favourite more so because I love the shade so much. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to repurchase these. I just find that they dry a bit too quickly. They kind of remind me a little bit the Colourpop Ultra Matte lips, as in how quickly they dry as soon as you apply them. You can't manipulate them or move them around. They're not that liquidy, but colour I love. And the last one I'm going to show you is this Brow Power from IT Cosmetics. This shade is in Universal Taupe, and it's actually what I'm wearing now, and I have been wearing it ever since I got it. This was also gifted to me by IT Cosmetics when they gave me this. Unfortunately, I opened it today and it kind of broke and fell off, but it is actually nearly finished. So it's got a pencil on one end, which you wind up, draw your brows, do whatever you want, then there's a spoolie brush on the other end. The reason why I like this so much is more so is the shade, because I did not specify a shade when they asked me what products I wanted. They specified a shade for this so that I could obviously get the right one. They just kind of sent this as an addition. Thank you, IT Cosmetics, by the way. And when I saw that the shade was called Universal Taupe, I was like, taupe? And lo and behold, it actually works really, really well. This is the kind of shade that I think would go well with all skin tones, and you just have to go in with a heavier hand depending on how dark your natural eyebrows are. But overall, I think it's excellent. And now to finish off the video regrets. This Star, Jeffree Star's Magic Star Powder. I really hate it. I actually genuinely do not like it. I don't like the colour, which is banana, which looks like mustard. I don't like the quality. I don't like the texture. I don't like how it performs. There's literally nothing I like about it. Even the smell. I mean, look at the state of it. The smell is really off-putting, more so because it remains on the face so much. This yellow shade gives me a yellow cast over my skin, like a muddy yellow cast, and it's just awful. It's going to go to the back of the cupboard, never to be seen ever again. And on that positive note, I'm going to end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe. I hope you guys have had a wonderful month. I've had an absolutely dreadful April, but here's hoping that May is a lot better. And on that positive note yet again, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.